the time bomb. This episode is a quite interesting, but in Sylvia's own perspective, and also gives us a hint of what she used to be before she met Yonder. Of course, the episode starts up with Yonder surprising Sylvia in having her participate in this big race that she always participated before meeting Yonder, but never won because of one teeny tiny thing. And it's because she has a very competitive nature, and it gets to her alongside how other racers like poke and prod at her, like, hey, we know you're not gonna win, blah, 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 like bullying her with words, and also trying to press her buttons so that she loses control, which is what happens, and that's how she got her nickname, which is the name of this episode, the Time Bomb, in which just as she's about to win, she loses it, and of course she explodes. That's the gist of the whole nickname. Uh, and of course, they participate in this race, and even though Sylvia objects and even tells Wonder, hey, we better get out of here, I don't want to be here. There's a reason as to why I never won these races. And Wonder, just like the optimist that he is, he encourages Sylvia to just go with it, just try and whatever. But there's this rival that she had, which that guy really looks like a guy from the Star Wars prequels, the first one from the pod racing, you know which one. And of course his second, I think, is like, what's the name of that guy? I don't remember. The yellow guy that pops out of the trash can. He looks like like the puppet from Sesame Street, which I can't remember the name, and I can't believe it. I used to watch Sesame Street all the time. I can't remember. Grover? No, it's not Grover. The Grouch. That's the name. I think it's the Grouch. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And of course, each and every time those two catch up to Wonder and Sylvia, or just stay behind so they can poke and prod at her, she gets all red-eyed, vein starts poking out, and of course the I think it's the frills on her head stand up, and she goes all animalistic and even kicks and punches people, and foam froths at the mouth. But Wonder helps her out by just, okay, let's take a deep breath. Here's some jazz music. I'm gonna cover your eyes so that you can relax. And it's really cute how Wonder, he doesn't get upset. He knows that when he sees this for the first time, he knows that, okay, Sylvia's having trouble. Let me just help you out with what I know that might calm you down. And he helps her out so much without going like, hey, you just need to calm down, like that. Not in an aggressive way. He does it in a way that supports her. Like, he's giving her his support with just doing what he does, that knows that what he knows that it's gonna calm her down. And it's so awesome how in real life situations, or in even other animated characters, or even just characters in general in whichever media you watch, there's this pair of good friends that just know how to calm the other person down without going like, slap, you need to focus. No, not that way, just knowing what to do. And it's really, really cool how they handle it in this episode. And of course you see Sylvia like relaxing, and it's funny seeing her acting all goofy in how she moves. Like, for example, in this part of the episode in which she's about to win the race, how Wander's just explaining to her, okay, you're in this field, everything's calm, go left, left, right, right, jump down, and blah, blah, blah. Like, he gives her instructions, like, okay, we're still in this race, but you're in your imagination, do this, do that, and everything's gonna be good. And it's just funny how you see her like, I'm sorry for using this expression, I mean, but basically swinging her ass. And yeah, the episode just ends with, of course, Wonder and Sylvia not winning. The rival wins, and even Sylvia says, hey, it doesn't matter that I won, at least I crossed the finish line. And it's really cute. But then, of course, twist ending, she wins. And she gets all cocky again, like, yeah, baby, I won, bitches. And of course, Wander's like, okay, let's calm down. Let me give you more of the saxophone. And oh god, it's funny. Um, and yeah, that's basically it for the episode. In which, yes, the moral is there's gonna be people who know how to help you out without you asking for their help. So, even though in this episode she does ask for his help, and without using violence or just going like, oh, go to a psychiatrist, that's how you're gonna get help. No, there's certain people who will know what to do and just go with the flow and help you out in terms of calming you down, like easing your anxiety, or even helping out with, wait a minute, even helping out with a bit of depression. Now that I think about it, even though Sylvia's not depressive, but it could be like a good sub-moral that even if you're having problems, you have depression or anxiety, there's still gonna be this one person or even people that can help you out with just the simplest of things. And I think this show is a little bit smarter than it is, or maybe I'm just misinterpreting it. I don't know. Next episode.